My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me on the podcast right now from North Central State, the Success Center here. Nate Harvey's with me. He's the manager out there. And Dan Wagner, the Dean of Business, Industry, and Engineer Technology, right? Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. Welcome. And we're going to start off with, what's going on at the Success. Yeah, I can't talk. At the Success Center.
Well, it's a busy week this week. Classes for fall are starting today, actually, and it's going to be really busy at the Success Center. We've been helping a lot of students get registered the last couple weeks and working all summer, getting everybody's T's crossed. So we actually have 5 classes at the Success Center. These are the highest numbers we've had since post-COVID, so we're really excited about the direction that things are heading. Just a lot of energy in the building, lots of student participation. Even helping online students, that are taking online courses. We still help service them, help give them the tools that they might need or a place to study or use computer access. And we have our staff support, so it's a good thing going on there. Even beyond the college classes, we have workforce trainings that are firing up. We have Microsoft Excel trainings that are not only introductory but experience level. We're launching a QuickBooks training this fall, so stay tuned for that. That'll be really cool. We have our leadership trainings for new supervisors and also for the seasoned supervisor as well. So lots of different options for people to get plugged in at the Crawford Success Center, and come on out and check it out.
Awesome. Now, are you going to be at the schools this year?
Oh, yeah. So we have a strong presence in the community. So we work with all 6 Crawford County high schools in the area. We visit the seniors. We try to build awareness for our programs. We go back in November and December with the Community Foundation to help build awareness for financial aid and all the aid available. Again, 3 out of 4 students that goes to NC State graduates debt-free, so affordability is a great option at the college. But even beyond the school visits, we try to have a community presence. So at chamber events out in the community or whatever, we get lots of invitations. We collaborate with different organizations and try to be layered in the community and just have those relationships above all to really connect with people.
So speaking of community, if I have an organization, can I use the building? Can I use the Success Center building?
Yeah, so we actually do facility rentals. We have state-of-the-art technology. We have different community groups that come in and use the center. We have Timken using our center for a hiring event. We do have a rental policy, but we'd love to have your group if you're interested in that type of thing.
It's a great building, too. Check it out if you're interested. Right, yeah. And then we're going to go with Dan. All right. Hey, Dan. Welcome to the podcast. What type of programs do you offer for business industry, engineering, and engineering technology there?
So we have a whole slew of programs that I'm blessed to be in charge of and a part of. So if we start down the business side, we cover business management, business marketing, business analytics, accounting. Moving to the IT side of the house, we cover both networking and cybersecurity, which is obviously very important today. We have a visual communication programs for those that are really into the photography, the website design, making sure we get our products marketed from our area businesses. And then we also cover all of the manufacturing side of the house. So from apprenticeship training programs and repair techs all the way up to 2-year engineering technology programs and a 4-year engineering technology and mechanical engineering technology. So we're able to cover a lot of different business and manufacturing operations to support the area. Have a number of great short-term stackable options in the IT and cyber realm. So if you're looking to kind of start out and dip your toe in, you can take a very short package, get some credentials, start working, and then continue to come back and build with us as you work your way towards an associate's degree.
Wow, great. Yeah.
I did have a question for you, Dan. A common question the community folks ask, what's the difference between a 2-year associate in engineering versus a 4-year Bachelor of Engineering?
So when we look at the engineering technology programs, as we're trying to train you in the world of engineering at the 2-year level, we typically stop at the world not being in motion. So everything is what we would call in a static state. We don't have quite the math skills yet to take a look at things moving, so that's where that 2-year degree typically stops. As you move into the 4-year and the so the upper biennium or the 3,000, 4,000 level courses, we start to add in motion. And then also the thermal sciences for the mechanical engineering technology, where our students have to have an understanding of how our world works in motion, be it power generation, be it vehicle propulsion, heating, cooling, refrigeration, all of those things then play in that upper level coursework that we get to push our students to.
So Dan, what is co-op? What is a co-op, and how do students experience that in school?
Well, the co-ops are available across the breadth. So business, IT, engineering, technology, visual communications all have a co-op package that's either required or optional depending on the program. And that is where our students receive some credit hours for coursework but are in the field working. So that can be during a summer term, a fall term, or a spring term. They are able to earn some income, learn the job, get to see what the ins and outs are, a great resume builder for those individuals, and really builds them up to the future. So it's a great opportunity for them to, like I said, get their feet wet and really have at it.
I know something too, in working with you, Dan, you've talked about the hands-on component of the learning experience. There's always something cool going on at the Kehoe Center with student events. Can you share a few things there?
So we have great project-based learning that we focus on in this division. Our students largely get to take part in project courses. The visual communication group, every spring, those students get to showcase, open to the public, all of their artwork and portfolio build out. Again, that's a career builder for them. They need that to move forward, and they get to show it off to the public. Our engineering technology group this past year held their 5th annual electric vehicle race. So the students build up their own race cars. They hold one person each and are challenged to race them around a track in a timed event, and really focusing on that EV. So as we look forward, especially in the state of Ohio, as we have Intel and the semiconductor groups coming in, we have the Honda, LGs, and other EV battery producers coming in. This is a great time to come out and see us as we're training towards that advanced manufacturing and really trying to get our students ready to jump in.
I just want to reiterate, with all those awesome programs he just talked about, if you're a parent out there and you have a high schooler listening, if you get the Tuition Freedom Scholarship, so that's where if you take 8 college credits with North Central while you're in high school, and that's free tuition and books through the state of Ohio, and you have a 2.75 GPA, which is about 3 college classes, you can get a full tuition scholarship for any of those programs he just talked about.
Wow, great.
So accessibility, it's really in the palm of your hand by taking those college classes while you're in high school.
And I'd like to add with that, we do have 2 programs that we host in our division called College Now. One of them is a business-oriented, and the other one's engineering technology. It's in partnership with Pioneer, and they help provide us the students to move forward, and those young students that are taking either the business track or the engineering technology track will complete their associate's degree with no cost to themselves.
Great.
So that's part of their high school graduation, and they receive an associate's degree typically 3 to 4 weeks before walking with their home high school.
Wow.
And
That's great.
something else, we work really closely with Pioneer, and so students that also go to Pioneer in high school are also eligible for the Tuition Freedom Scholarship. We have agreements where if there's certain career tech classes that they take, we'll then transfer towards that tuition freedom. So I know there was a gentleman we were working with, he graduated from Winford 2 years ago. He had the credits through Pioneer, and then he was working here locally at a local manufacturing firm, and then he had the tuition freedom and was studying 2-year degree for engineering, tuition free. So lots of opportunities.
Oh yeah. I know you said we started fall semester already, but what if you missed it? What can you do?
Yeah, so it's our spring semester starts in mid-January. So you have a long runway where we can help process your FAFSA for financial aid. We can do all the steps. We can talk about any programming, but next January would be the next cycle to begin.
Okay. But get in there now, right?
Get in there now, and we have plenty of time to get you fully set up.
Well, how can someone connect with the Success Center?
Yeah, you're always welcome to drop in. We're at 130 North Walnut Street in Bucyrus, across from the courthouse. Our phone number is 419-755-9039. You can meet the staff. We'll give you a tour of the facility. No appointment needed. We'd love to meet you where you're at. follow us on social media. We're very active on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram.
And like I said, we see you all around, all year round. You'll be different events and all that. You know, I don't think there's anything you guys miss.
We got a busy social schedule.
You do really. So I think we're on all of them too. So that's why I see you there. But so and like I said, you're all on social media and all that. And I just tell people if you always drive by that building here beside us and you don't know what's in it, stop in and see what's in it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And Dan, thank you so much. And again, if anything Dan said, anything interests you that you want to further your education, go ahead and talk to you, Nate, right?
Yep, we'll get you connected Dan's way.
Yeah, awesome.
Nate's very good at being that connector, and we really appreciate having him in the community.
Sure, thank you. Thanks for coming in today, Dan and Nate. Thank you so much.
Thank you.